Hello and welcome to today's episode of Focus Atlanta. I am your host, Keisha Lancelin. Thanks so much for tuning in with us this Sunday afternoon. In our first segment, we're going to talk a little bit about one of my favorite places in Atlanta. If you're a fan of the show, you know how much I appreciate the Hammonds House Museum. I am here with Artistic Chair Halima Taha.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks so much for making time to come on the show today. First of all, give me a little history. How did you get connected with the Hammonds House?
Well, actually, I have had a more than 30-year relationship with the Hammonds House. The Hammonds House was actually one of the places that I visited in the early stages of my research on my first book, Collecting African American Artworks on Paper and Canvas, when Ed Spriggs was the director. So that was the beginning. And then over the course of the years, I've contributed to different public programs at the Hammonds House, and I have collaborated with many members of the Hammonds House team. And so this was a very organic, natural, unexpected.
Does it feel a little full circle? Does it feel kind of full circle to you?
It does.
Yeah.
And, Atlanta has always been a place where whenever I visited, I always felt welcome and felt encouraged, inspired, and supported. And so to be able to come full circle at this point and feel very deeply that I can contribute to this legacy institution's ongoing development and sustainability in a way that I think will be meaningful and is in keeping with the very clear vision that the board has set for its sustainability. I'm very excited. I'm really very, very excited. I feel like I'm able to bring a reservoir of resources and experiences to Atlanta that I hope will inspire and nurture the best of what is in Atlanta.
I love that you keep using the word inspire, because that is kind of what I feel like art does for people. Art inspires you in ways that you hadn't really anticipated. You see a piece, you see something, and you feel something. It makes you it turns kind of a switch in you often, depending on what the piece is, whether that's something that's joyful or something that's sorrowful or something that's it makes you feel something. So I love the fact that you keep using that word.
Well, it's funny that you keep you honed in on that word, because art represents the visual conscience of the time in which we live in. And if we look at ancient civilizations like the Mayans and the Aztecs or Pharaonic Egypt, the only thing that is left to tell us anything about the hopes, the dreams, the successes, the challenges, and the experiences of any of those people has been the art that has been left behind. So today, we have a lot of contemporary artists whose work reflects the visual conscience of the time in which we live, which serves as a gateway to new ideas and possibilities, as well as a source of inspiration and affirmation.
Oh, I love that. Now, what I am excited about is you're bringing all of that to our backyard. For many of us, the Hammonds House is home. It's right in the middle of the city. It's very accessible. You can check out different exhibits at different times of the year. The rotations that you all have going on there. So I can't let you get too far without giving your website, because I want people to kind of tap in and not only see what we have now, but see what you have coming up. That's kind of the excitement of it for me sometimes. I'm not only looking to see what I'm going to see, but I'm like, oh, what do they have coming up? How can we continue to stay connected and tapped in?
Well, there are a number of ways that you can stay connected and tapped in. You can go to the website at hammondshouse.org. You can become a member of Hammonds House. This is a very important way of staying connected because we will be able to share updates and special mailings, and we hope to be developing a different kind of a newsletter as well. The other way to stay involved, and I really encourage people to consider volunteering if they would like. And the other way to support the museum is to think about becoming a donor. make tax deductible contributions to the museum so that we can expand our programming, so that we can engage more people from all over the world to be able to come and participate in our programs.
Halima, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, thank you so much for having me, and I wish you and your team continued well-being, and please, I look forward to seeing you and everyone at the museum.
I look forward to it. And I hope you are looking forward to your next visit to the Hammonds House Museum. Please take the opportunity to go to the website, visit, check out, what they're doing now, and take a peek at what they're doing in the future. They always have these kind of lineups for us. They keep us on the tip of our seats in anticipation. So please take the opportunity to visit, learn more, and stay tuned for more Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.